What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Horizon Forbidden West. In the last episode, we managed to put a stop to Walter Londra and the Horus that he had under his control thanks to the help of Seika. And all is well that ends well, at least so we think. We're back here in Fleet's End to talk to Seika and make sure that she gets her just dues for helping us with this entire situation. But we also need to make sure that the entire fleet is okay. And hopefully we can now reveal the truth that, in fact, the other fleet, the one that Alva was a part of, is actually okay, because we were, I guess, trying to keep that a secret for a little while because we didn't want to cause too much commotion and chaos while we focused on saving the other members of this tribe that had been lost to Londra's the whole scheme and all that. It has been a lot. If you haven't been caught up to this point, go back, because this is basically the end of the Burning Shores quest line. We're going to be seeing most of the end today, but I'm going to save one last little nugget for the very end of this playthrough. For right now, though, let's talk to Seika and the Admiral and see where to go from there.
Aloy, when we saw the Metal Devil rise from the hills, it was as if the time of ashes had come again. To think the two of you defeated it by yourselves, it staggers the imagination. And that's not even your most important feat, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you for returning our lost brothers and sisters. What else can I say but that we are in your debt?
All I ask is that you give my friend here the credit she deserves for all the risks she took.
I would have it no other way.
Is he gonna try to take your focus?
I was wondering the same thing.
Well, he can't. You're gonna need it. I'll show you why. Seika, meet Alva. The two of you will need to coordinate in order to reunite the expedition.
Beta briefed me already. I'm so glad to see you guys. You should have heard the cheer that went up when I told the others here in Landfall that your half of the fleet survived.
To find her Alva, it's an honor.
Likewise. Well, we can chat about all the details later. For now, shouldn't you two be celebrating the fact that you just took down a Zenith and a Horus? Come on. Away with you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty terrible at celebrating. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, I'm a sailor, so it usually starts with alcohol. I think we have some bilge blaze. You know, spirits distilled from whatever hasn't spoiled in the ship's stores.
Oh, you make it sound so good.
Yeah, it's not really for beginners, so you get a pass this time.
Okay.
But there is something I wanted to talk to you about. Meet me back where we first met when you can, okay?
Okay. I'll see you there. So, Seika wants to talk. It's good. And I know I need to move on soon, but I'm not really ready to say goodbye to her just yet. Before I find her, maybe I should look for her sister around the settlement, just to see how she's holding up.
Oh yeah, Aloy? Somebody's a little bit flustered. Well, let's go talk to Kina. I think that's actually a very good idea. But as for talking to Seika, we'll discuss that here in a second. Let's fly on down to here, because I believe this is where, yep, all of the other Quen are. And there's Kina.
Hi, Kina. I'm Aloy. We didn't get properly introduced before.
Of course. Seika told me about everything you did to bring me back. You must think I'm such a fool.
No, but,
I keep replaying everything in my mind, and I still can't understand how I could have been so wrong. When Walter appeared to us, he really did seem divine.
well, he had a lot of experience manipulating people. Centuries, really.
He promised a whole new world, with me at his side. To think it was all a lie, and I fell for it.
Look, you've been through a lot. I'm sure it will take you some time to work through it. Just try to remember that Seika's been through a lot too, okay? She risked exile to find you, not to mention death.
And I abandoned her. I don't know if she'll ever forgive me.
She will. But you might have to work for it a little.
I'll do my best.
Good luck, Kina.
Now, all is almost well that ends well. Obviously, we do need to go talk to Seika, and like I said, we're going to discuss that. And by discuss it, I mean we're not going to go talk to Seika. Not for some time. In fact, that is actually how I kind of want to end this playthrough, because, spoiler alert, that is the last thing we have left to do in this campaign. So we're going to just turn off the main quest right now, deactivate that for a little bit, and for the rest of this episode, and for all future episodes, because yes, there are plenty more left in this playthrough, we are going to finally get to actually exploring the Burning Shores. Now, here is the problem with the Burning Shores, but also maybe a good thing, depending on what you like. There's no tall neck here. Just flat out, there is no tall neck whatsoever. We do not unlock the map with a big tall neck that reveals everything to us like we did in the Frozen Wilds. Now, depending on who you are, you might think that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm kind of split on it. I mean, it's cool because that way we're going to have reasons to actually explore every single nook and cranny. But on the flip side, that also means that there is always the possibility of me missing stuff by not being thorough enough, which means I'm going to have to put in extra effort into checking out everything. Now, as for side quests, there aren't much. We do have one that we got right at the beginning of this expansion, the Splinter Within, and we're going to check that out soon enough. We have another one we're going to pick right here with someone who's actually a familiar face. It's Otosu from the Heaven's Rest bunker that we met a while back. He was the one who actually helped us get through into Laundra's facility.
Please, I need your help. I don't know if you remember me.
From the Ascension Hall, yeah. You weren't quite on board with Laundra's message?
Yes. And it only got worse from there. After you left the bunker, everything fell into chaos. Most of us decided to grab whatever boats we could and come back here. But then Pyrrhic showed up, another one of Walter's thugs. He and his men tried to round everyone up. They got my friend Lon and took him away, and I couldn't stop them. Please, can you find him? The Admiral doesn't have the manpower to mount a search.
If I remember it right, Lon was more enthusiastic about Laundra than you were.
Lon had a hard time on the expedition. He nearly drowned in the storm, and after we ran aground, he got very sick. He spent weeks in his bedroll barely able to breathe, let alone move. I think for him, it seemed like Walter offered everything. Sustenance, comfort, salvation.
All an illusion.
It seemed real enough. For a time.
After I left Laundra's bunker, what happened exactly?
The camp fell into chaos. You killed Zeth, and he was the only one in contact with Walter. So when Brannick told us what he said, that Walter was done with us, we had no bearings. A group of us went for the boats, figuring that our only real choice was to come back here. That's when Pyrrhic and his goons arrived and started rounding people up. Before I knew what happened, they grabbed Lon. I shouldn't have left him behind. But Pyrrhic and his men were furious, violent even.
Leaving was the right idea. It wouldn't have done Lon any good if you got hurt.
I don't know. Maybe.
Where did you last see Lon?
On the shoreline south of the bunker. I was on the last boat to escape. Pyrrhic and his men charged us just as we set out. We barely made it. I hate to think of what they've done to Lon. Please, find him for me.
I'll do what I can.
All right, in his wake, another quest to go after. And in fact, I think that's going to be the first thing that we do, or at least head towards in this episode.
Shoreline south of Laundra's bunker. Best place to start looking.
And I'm guessing that's the shoreline that we landed on, and indeed, it does look like that. Now, I'm going to kind of make a straight shot for it, but also kind of not. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hit up this unknown spot, and you'll notice that where we're supposed to meet up Seika is right next to that too, but we're just going to kind of casually pass right over that, it's just because I do need to go that way. Oh yeah, sorry, I need to get out of the settlement first before I do. But yeah, we kind of gonna go around it because I really don't want to actually. I don't want to actually say hi to her just yet. It'll all make sense in due time. But for now, we're gonna head straight on over to that quest and have this thing pick me up. Now, okay, I want to discuss the Water Wing really quickly because I know that there are some opinions about this thing. Let's listen to it. Just fly for a moment. So it's a lot. It's a different sound from the Sunwing when this thing is flapping about. I know there's a lot of people who really don't like the sound of this thing when it flies around. Personally, I don't mind it too much. And we're not going to say hi to her. We're going to keep going. But
no reason. There's a signal in my focus. I don't know what's causing it.
It's probably this thing right here that I want to check out. So what I'm going to do is drop in here. But yeah, a lot of people don't like the Water Wing sound. I'm personally not a huge hater of it. I kind of like it. So I am probably going to be sticking with it rather than getting the Sunwing. If you have a problem with it, I'm sorry, but I think that the sound is kind of low key, so I don't mind it too much. It's not like a super loud sound. So I think if it was more like screechy or scratchy, I'd have a bigger issue with it, but I kind of don't. So I'm definitely down to just sticking with it for the time being, especially because we can die with it. Not that that has too much utility. Also, that was the wrong element. Pardon me. Let me just replace that. There we go. And then we can start hitting you. There we go. These things go down so fast. If you shoot them right. Where did the other one go? I swear there was another one sitting around here somewhere. But I don't see it. Anyway, oh, I think it's up there. There it is. Let's get that thing. And then I'm just going to try using this. Perfect. I did not mean to hit my Water Wing with that. I apologize. We can repair that thing later, though. Okay, so we want to get in here somehow, but we don't really have a means. There is a code that we can input, but how are we going to get it?
Code to get inside.
Don't know. Well, let's start searching around for things to do here and finding a way up. Now, we do have that we can knock down. That's going to allow us access a little bit.
I should check for signs of his missing friend.
And we will, don't worry. But we're going to head up first and try to climb all the way up this thing and see where it takes us. Now, this is not a relic ruin, but it's sort of inspired by the relic ruins. It's somewhat similar. Now, if we can just climb up, we can have ourselves a look around here. Let's see. There's got to be a vantage point of some kind. So you can see in there. Boom. Unidentified signal. Aerial capture northwest. Let's take a look at this. So, Aloy has discovered corrupted data from the final days of Los Angeles. What might repairing it reveal? Well, we're going to have to figure this out. So we need to get inside somehow. And we don't know exactly how to do that. But I'm going to start by sort of gliding my way down here. Oop, here we go. Gliding my way down and looking around for some sort of source, some sort of entrance into this place. What you need to do is you need to grab your mount. Okay, we're going to fly on over right about here, and you'll notice, and if we can stop this thing really quickly. Hold on. Let me come to a stop right about here. Okay, and we're going to want to... Oh, gosh dang it. No. Grab on. No. You're supposed to fly until you get that prompt, and then you want to grab the metal clamp. So let's try that. Like so. Beautiful. All right, and that will drop that. And now I can glide my way in, and we can examine an improvised transmitter.
This transmitter. There's corrupted data on it. And it's linked to a flight path? Maybe if I follow its trail, my focus can repair the data.
So let's see.
I should fly to the starting coordinates up in the air nearby.
All right, where are you at? There you are. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do
I can follow the transmitter's flight path from there.
is basically fly through rings. It's time to play Superman 64, and I am going the wrong way. You need to actually go
Okay, I think
in
my
the
focus
direction
is
of it.
repairing the transmitter data.
Okay, hold on. Let's turn. There we go. So follow this, and we're just going to kind of follow the line all the way over until we get where we need to go. But yeah, we're basically just playing Superman 64, or I guess Super Mario 64 if you count the water rings. Very popular gameplay on the Nintendo 64 for some reason, but apparently they've decided to bring it back in Forbidden West. Except for obviously we're not flying through rings, we're just following a trail, which some would argue is even simpler. But yeah, there is actually one more thing back at that spot that we're going to grab that's not just the ring, but I don't know if actually we can do that right this second.
Beryl made it back today. We were sent to extract data of great importance to Zero Dawn. Our mission led us to this freaking bougie baby clinic in the hills. Why does a super weapon need info on embryo storage? Soldiers, civilians, we're being churned into biomass slushies for this?
That's disgusting and horrid and terrifying. All right, let's keep following it.
None of it added up. But there wasn't time to dig deeper. The swarm was eating the hills around us. We barely got back to the vert. The 4th, 9th, and 11th MRBs put up a good fight against a Titan. I doubt many survived.
I would imagine not. Also, whoa, holy crap, it just changed to night really quickly. That was insanity. Did you see that? I don't know if that was like the smog masking it, but that was like one of the most immediate turns I've ever seen. All right, ooh, what do we got here? Is this our spot? Okay, and now activate it.
Pasha always said one day he'd buy a mansion with a view of the Hollywood sign. Then he died for Zero Dawn. Whatever the hell it really is.
The public couldn't know the truth. Elizabeth knew it was the only way.
Of course not, Ayla. I mean, but you're really only telling yourself that. It's not like it's going to matter to her much now that she's very dead. But yeah, so basically we got the vantage points back with those aerial captures, so that's pretty darn cool. I mean, I guess it's similar to what we got earlier with the things we were lining up, but it's got a little bit more. It's got a little bit more to it, and obviously there's dialogue associated with it, which makes it a little bit more interesting. All right, back to our tower. We are here again, and I did a cut mostly just because I did something really stupid and dropped off of my water wing and forgot to activate my glider and killed myself. So that was a big oops. We're back on the tower, and if you go right here, you'll notice that there is an ancient wall carving with numbers and glyphs carved into stone. Look down here. We got dates 11/14/64. Why don't we head back down here and go to the code or the keypad that was next to this door and punch that in, 11/14/64. So if I can just not land here, thank you, and see what we get.
Huh. I need a code to get inside.
Well, I think we found it, Aloy, so we should be fine. And there we go. Once we go in, you'll notice we got a couple things. We got a data pad here. Data Cryptid thinks he's such a hot shot, waving around that VI Pangean card. Sure, he takes you out, maybe wins you something at Raptor Raid. Next thing you know, he's at Lakewood Store giggling away with Vicky. They carved their names at the top of the tower next door with a little heart in their anniversary. He's even using it as his passcode now. So cringe. Joke's on him, though. Management's going to freak out when they find it's carved up there. Pack your bags, Elijah. Akira. But isn't it like in this room or something? I don't know.
Those dinosaurs from Londra's Park. It seems it was part of a set. And there's data with it, too. Might be related to those consoles I saw in the center of the park.
Well, we'll have to see what those are going to net us in the future. But yeah, those actually do have some value to them. So these are a new set of collectibles that we're going to be grabbing all over the Burning Shores. So we're going to want to make sure that we pick those up whenever we get them. There's 5 more to be had, and obviously there's more of those aerial thingies to find as well. So those are going to be the things that we're going to be mostly searching for over the course of the next set of episodes. But now, with all of that dawdling out of the way, let's jump down here where Lon was last seen.
This must be the last place Otosu so long.
Let's get this quest going. I'm just going to kind of glide all the way down. I really wish... I know it's not physically possible, but I wish you could just glide straight down as opposed to always going forward in some description. Uh-oh.
Otosu said someone named Pyrrhic and his squad rounded up the rest of the Quen. I guess this guy fought back. I need to find where they went. My focus can help.
Let's see what we got. So we got a couple of things over here to take note of. Aloy, why did you climb over that? I wanted you to look at it.
Quen were loading up supplies. There must have been a panic when Pyrrhic showed up.
I would assume so. Then we got something posted here.
Seems Pyrrhic ordered an evacuation to a camp. Left directions for stragglers. West through the sea's teeth, and past where the giant steel serpent reaches the tides. Might be easier to search from the sky.
I would assume. All right, let's go. And this is why we use this a lot. Okay, sea's teeth, metal serpent. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Search the area for the sea's teeth. Let's head on over this way. I'm assuming they don't mean the Horus, right? I guess it's possible. Maybe that is exactly what they mean. Well, let's fly on over this way and see what we got as we go on, get a lot closer. I guess the Horus is kind of technically pointed at the sky. Well, it looks like we're about to get a huge storm here in a second, but let's just keep heading on over this way. Maybe we'll find it. It's in this direction somewhere. And I am kind of opening up the map as I go this direction anyway, so it's worth checking out.
A lot of jagged ruins in the water. Could be the sea's teeth from Pyrrhic's note.
That's what I would assume.
Find the giant steel serpent. Should be somewhere south.
Probably. What's steel serpent? So did they mean the Horus or did they not? No! It looks like a roller coaster. Oh! Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because you can also see there's a Ferris wheel over there. So why don't we go on over this way? Aha. What do we have? Do we have a Stormbird here? Oh, I think we have a Stormbird.
Out of the water almost looked like a serpent.
But where is
The
it
landmark
exactly?
Pyrrhic's note mentioned. So now I go south past this ruin, and then
Okay.
towards the sunrise.
But I don't see a sunrise. I'm just making sure that Stormbird's not like stalking up on me. It could be around here somewhere. It could be directly above me, honestly. Somewhere in the clouds. Might have to deal with that Stormbird later. Hello there, Wide Maws. Okay, they definitely see me. There's a Tremor Tusk around here. I got pretty close by too. But I gotta get to the right spot.
Those ruins. I bet that's Pyrrhic's camp.
You find it?
I gotta find Mon.
Okay, here we go.
With that note, I shouldn't expect a warm welcome.
Probably not. So we're going to have more zealots to deal with here. Let's drop down. Okay. Make sure nothing can see us. Oh, did you see me? Oh my gosh, I think he did. What is that? Wait, hold on. They have a Spectre on their side?
Well, it's definitely Londra's people.
Well, that was close. I can't believe I didn't get spotted there. All right, let's start tagging things. Okay, so I'm going to be quick about this. They are looking in the wrong spot, which is funny. No. Please don't shoot at my water wing. Okay, that's exactly what they're doing. I might have to improvise. Stop. Okay, you all need to stop right now. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to switch to the advanced arrows because these things knock the helmets off pretty darn well. Go. Go. Don't you dare. Oh, come on. I need to knock that off. Don't. You're shooting that too fast. I don't like it. Stop shooting my water wing. Okay, there's one. Oh, that was a miss. Come on. Helmet, go. In the head. Almost got him. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold the phone. You need to stop right now. Is that overkill? Probably, but it did take out a bigger guy. So I'll take it. We got a Devotee Lieutenant. He is gone. Hello. Almost got me. Oh, there goes that helmet. I missed. Got him. Okay, let's keep going. Do you see me? I don't think the Spectre sees me. I think we're okay for now. Hold on, are those devotees? Those are prisoners.
Prisoner. I should free them.
Yeah. Just stop shooting at my water wing for a second, please. I need to watch that thing's path. Try to go fast. This guy definitely semi-notices me.
I have her!
Do you? Because you're looking the wrong way, buddy. Oh, that was I really could not afford to miss that. Thank you. Okay, he's dead. That's a crit. All right, you all really need to stop hurting my water wing. It's definitely taken some damage here. Not too much, thankfully. He's looking the wrong way. There goes that helmet. Got him. Okay. Now it's just the Spectre. And I always forget what these things are weak to. Okay, that's right. I don't think I'd be able to get that off fast enough. I still do have the Spectre Gauntlet on me. You know what? I'm going to do something, actually. I'm going to do a little bit of swap here. Where is my... Something I haven't pulled out in a while. Where is it? My Ice Storm Bolt Blaster. I'm going to equip this over that because this thing's got a lot of these plasma bolts that I would not mind using on this thing. So, let's try to put this thing to use. Although I probably should have reloaded first. Yep, I definitely should have. Okay. Oh, that's going to be a problem for me. Reload quick. Hello. Hold on. Overdraw. There we go. Okay. Okay, I finally got the explosion to happen at least. All right, watch out. Oh, dodging with this thing. That's the only issue with it. There is also, okay, something else shooting acid. Okay, I was able to stun it a little bit. Okay, keep going. Okay. Gosh dang it. I hate these things. Almost. That should overload it with enough damage here. But I'm going to flay into it one more time. Come on. Okay. Did it explode? I think it... Oh, it did. There it goes. Okay, now... pull this thing out. Oh, okay, that hurt. Finally got the shot off just after it hit me. Lisa's dead. Oh my gosh, I hate those things. Okay. And I need to make sure... Wait, why am I going through this thing? I'm trying to hold up on the D-pad here. Thank you. Why is it cycling? Come on, fill it up. Thank you. I need to land my water wing somewhere so I can repair it, poor guy. And now we should be able to get this thing open.
Warrior! Whoever you are!
Who's Valea?
You're the Outlander that took out Seth. Are you here to get rid of Pyrrhic too? 'Cause if you are, I'll gladly help. He killed my friend on the way over.
What happened? It wasn't Lon, was it?
No. Artur. He fought back when Pyrrhic rounded us up, and that brute made an example of him. We were all supposed to be a part of Walter's beautiful new world. What a load of shit. Give me half a chance, and I'll put Pyrrhic down in the dirt.
Hold on. Have all the prisoners been freed?
Only the ones up here. There's more underground with Pyrrhic. Lan's probably there too if that's who you're looking for. Go on. I've got your back.
Okay, and we're going to be doing that in the next episode because that is it for this one, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching. I know I made this episode a little shorter than usual, a little under time, but next time we're going to have a whole lot of exploring to do, lots of different things that we're going to be taking care of, and I'm sure you guys are probably going to be sick of it after that episode, so I figured we'll make this one a little bit shorter, and the next episode we can just jam-pack a ton of exploration inside of it without worrying too much about side questing. We'll be saving our last side quest, the other side quest we have left for a little bit later on. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.